In the last lecture and in the previous lectures, we have completed the characteristic reactions of aromatic compounds, which are EAS reactions. You have 4 different EAS reactions. One is nitration, where you will use concentrated HNO3 plus concentrated H2SO4, leading to the formation of NO2 positive. The next reaction we have seen is halogenation, where you use X2 plus Fe or X2 plus FeX3 or X2 plus anhydrous AlCl3. Then we have seen sulfonation, where the reagent is concentrated H2SO4 or fuming H2SO4 or oleum, and the electrophile generated in that process is SO3, sulfur trioxide, SO3. Even though you don't see any positive charge inside SO3, it is still acting like an electrophile. The reason is the sulfur is attached to 3 more electronegative oxygen atoms. Because of that, sulfur के ऊपर partial positive charge generate होगा, and that particular positive charge will be attacked by the negative charge on the benzene ring. Bond polarize hope. Okay. After that, we have seen Friedel-Crafts reactions, Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation. The usual reagent which you use is RCl plus anhydrous AlCl3 or RC double bond Cl plus anhydrous AlCl3. Apart from these, you can also use some other reagents. The only thing you need to see is if you are able to form carbocation or not. If you are able to form SiNium or acyl carbocation or not. If you are forming that, you need to simply add that onto the benzene. You can use alkene along with HF. You can use alkene along with HF, where the alkene will be protonated to form a carbocation. F minus is relatively more stable because fluorine being highly electronegative, it can effectively handle the negative charge. Moreover, the temperature is also very less, hence that there is no attack of the fluoride on this particular carbocation. The carbocation is attacking on the benzene ring. There will be a loss of H positive by the F minus to regain HF. Okay? इस reaction में क्या हो रहा है? Oxygen के ऊपर जो भी lone pair है, that lone pair is given into the vacant orbitals of boron, leading to the formation of carbocation. Any doubt? Okay. Then we have seen the limitations in Friedel-Crafts reactions. We have seen the first limitation, which is carbocation rearrangement. If you do Friedel-Crafts alkylation, the formed carbocation, if it is not stable, it will rearrange to form more stable carbocation, and accordingly you will have the major product. In this case, if you are using propyl chloride, our intention is to form propyl benzene, but you are forming isopropyl benzene as the major product. In order to avoid this, in order to have only propyl benzene as the major product, what you can do is first you can do acylation. Uska reduction करने से you can get the propyl benzene. Acylation में there is no question of rearrangement because it is already stabilized carbocation. It is resonance stabilized carbocation. So acylation में आपको कभी भी rearrangements नहीं होगा. So आपको ये वाला limitation जो है कभी भी नहीं होगा. So पहले क्या करेंगे? Acylation करेंगे, उसका reduction कर लेंगे in order to get the desired product. So you need to choose what is the starting material in order to get propyl benzene. वो आपको पता होना चाहिए. Is that clear? Okay. Then we have seen the reagents for reduction. There are 2 different reagents. One is Clemmensen reduction and the other is Wolff-Kishner reduction. In Clemmensen reduction, we use sudden Hg couple along with HCl. And the condition is acidic. In Wolff-Kishner reduction, you use hydrazine along with alcoholic OH, where the condition is basic. If you have acidic condition, if there any acid sensitive compound inside the reactant, that particular part will also be affected, leading to a different product. In this case, in this example, our intention is to convert only the C double bond O into CH2 or the alkane. But if you are using HCl, as you are having an alcoholic part inside here, alcohol having a lone pair on the oxygen, this lone pair will be given to H positive, or it will be protonated to form H2O positive, which is a good leaving group. H2O being good leaving group, it will go out of the system. So Cl minus जो है, it will attack on this to form this compound. So ये वाला part भी affect हो गया, ये वाला part भी affect हो गया. If you do Wolff-Kishner reduction, in the Wolff-Kishner reduction, you use alcoholic OH. If at all I do the reaction between these two, I will be forming this compound. You are having still the bond between carbon and oxygen intact. If you simply acidify this, you will get back the alcohol. Moreover, this particular reaction will be predominantly in backward direction, as H2O is the byproduct. H2O is a stronger acid when compared to alcohol. So reaction will never happen from weak side to stronger side. It will always happen from stronger side to weaker side. So यहाँ पे ये रिएक्शन, इसके बीच में रिएक्शन भी नहीं होगा. OH और OH माइनस के बीच में रिएक्शन नहीं होगा. No need to worry. Agreed? Everyone, is that clear? Okay. If you have this compound where you are having Cl, alcoholic KOH use किया तो you can have dehydrohalogenation. Alkyl halides का dehydrohalogenation होने के लिए reagent we either use alcoholic KOH or you can use sodamide NaNH2. Sodamide being a precious compound, usually we use alcoholic KOH. If you want to do dehydrohalogenation of vicinal dihalide, then in that case, first step में आप लोग alcoholic KOH use करेंगे. In the second step, you will use NaNH2, right? याद है? Okay, ठीक है. So इस case में, as you are having alcoholic KOH, there will be dehydrohalogenation leading to the formation of alkene. Again, this is not our intention. Our intention is to convert only the C double bond O to CH2. Hence, we will prefer Clemmensen reduction in this case. We won't be preferring Wolff-Kishner reduction. We prefer Clemmensen reduction. Clear? Okay. So Clemmensen reduction is carried out under acidic conditions and is therefore suitable for acid-sensitive compounds. Wolff-Kishner reduction is carried out under basic conditions and is therefore unsuitable for base-sensitive compounds. Okay. Next limitation. If I give this particular reaction, please form the products. What are the products going to be? This is the reaction given. Benzene hai, an alkyl halide plus AlCl3. This is also an aryl halide. This is not an alkyl halide, aryl halide. मतलब benzene के ऊपर Cl है ना, it is called as aryl halide. This is the AlCl3. What will be the products? Everyone, please put your video on. What will be the products? Are you forming some?
बेंजीन के ऊपर CH2 ग्रुप ज्वाइन होके plus AlCl3.
Okay, it is simply a catalyst, right? Just tell me the product. So यहाँ पे आपको you are saying that you will get CH double bond CH2. ऐसा ही कुछ? In the next case, ये होगा. इसके ऊपर you will be having. I will simply mark. Okay, mark कर देते हैं. You will get this. Agreed? If you are forming these, this is wrong. This is also wrong. In both the cases, the answer is no reaction. In both the cases,
highly unstable carbocation.
Unstable.
Very good.
Vinyl carbon.
Very good. Be right. If you are forming CH2, everyone, concentrate. If you have CH2 double bond CH bond Cl, which is a vinyl halide, if I am reacting in case, if this reacts with anhydrous AlCl3, what is the carbocation that is going to be formed? CH2 double bond CH उसके ऊपर पॉजिटिव आएगा, then you will get AlCl4 negative. This being vinyl carbocation, already हमने पढ़ा है, vinyl carbocations are highly unstable. If it is unstable, you cannot form this very easily. In order to form this, you require very high amount of energy. So ये बनेगा नहीं. Similarly, you have other thing, which is this compound. इसके ऊपर Cl है. If this reacts with anhydrous AlCl3, if at all it reacts, what is the carbocation that is expected out of it? A phenyl carbocation. इसके ऊपर पॉजिटिव रहेगा प्लस AlCl4 negative. This being phenyl carbocation, this is also again highly unstable. Is that clear? Moreover, और भी एक फैक्टर आप लोग बोल सकते हो. Is there any resonance between these two? If there is resonance, you will have partial double bond character. Agreed? If you have a partial double bond character, AlCl3 के साथ उस बॉन्ड को ब्रेक करना भी मुश्किल होगा. अगर इन केस ब्रेक भी कर लिया, you are forming a vinyl carbocation which is unstable. सबसे पहले इसको ब्रेक भी नहीं कर पाएंगे using AlCl3 because it is having a partial double bond character. Similarly, यहाँ पे भी आपको partial double bond character होगा. Even though the resonance is not so significant, it is having some resonance which will lead to the partial double bond character. Any doubt, anyone? Okay. So what is the limitation then? यहाँ पे limitation क्या हुआ फिर? Vinyl and aryl halides so ऐसा कुछ क्वेश्चन दिया तो you need to mark no reaction. You should not mark the product. Okay. Don't react in Friedel-Crafts reactions. Any doubt, anyone? The answer is no reaction. Is this clear? Okay. Next step. Presence of strong and moderate electron withdrawing groups deactivates the ring and doesn't undergo Friedel-Crafts reactions. इसका मतलब क्या है? Whenever you are having an electron withdrawing group attached to the benzene ring, what happens to the electron density inside the benzene ring? Decreases. ये जो electrophile जो भी रहेगा, why is it attacking the benzene ring in first place? As it is having some electron density, the electrophile is electron deficient species. Agreed? If you are having a carbocation as an electrophile or an acylinium ion as an electrophile, these are relatively weak electrophiles. Why am I calling them weak electrophiles? Acylinium ion जो है, it is already resonance stabilized. This being resonance stabilized, it has become a weak electrophile or relatively stable हो गया ना ये. Okay. R carbocation जो है, carbon, as it is having lesser electronegativity, the electronegativity of the carbon is 2.5. as it is having lesser electronegativity, again the positive charge on it is not so unstable. It is unstable relatively, baat kar raha hu. When compared to the other electrophiles in other reactions, the electrophile formed in the Friedel-Crafts reaction is relatively weak. It will attack if and only if you see very high amount of electron density inside the benzene ring. If you are having electron withdrawing groups attached to the benzene ring, the electron density inside the benzene ring will be decreased. As a result, the electrophile won't be attacking on the benzene ring, or there won't be any Friedel-Crafts reactions. So whenever you have strong or moderate electron withdrawing groups, they deactivates the ring, and hence they don't participate in Friedel-Crafts reactions, and therefore doesn't undergo Friedel-Crafts reactions. Is that clear? Electron withdrawing groups के लिए यहाँ पे list बनाया मैंने. NO2, CHO, C double bond OR, COOH, SO3H, C triple bond N, CF3, CCl3. These are withdrawing with inductive effect, and these are withdrawing with inductive effect as well as resonance. यहाँ पे देखो NH2 को रखा मैंने. Is NH2 an electron releasing group or a withdrawing group?
Releasing.
It is releasing group na. Even though it is releasing group, I am considering if you have NH2 on the benzene ring, you will not have any Friedel-Crafts reactions. Very important ye wala part. This particular logic will be asked in your JEE Mains and NEET. The reason for this is, everyone, the reason for this is, if you are having aniline and if you are reacting that with AlCl3, what is the reagent, what is the catalyst used in Friedel-Crafts reaction? It is anhydrous AlCl3. Anhydrous AlCl3 is a Lewis acid. You have a lone pair on the nitrogen. That particular lone pair will be given to anhydrous AlCl3, which will result in the formation of this particular complex. आपको यहाँ पे, then it will result in formation of NH2 positive, as nitrogen is donating its lone pair, उसके ऊपर positive charge आएगा, and you will get AlCl3 negative. Because of conversion of NH2 group into NH2 positive AlCl3, this will now act as electron withdrawing group. This is no longer an electron releasing group, it will act as electron withdrawing group. Hence, you don't have any Friedel-Crafts reactions. समझ में आया? In the Friedel-Crafts, then we use catalyst anhydrous AlCl3. Anhydrous AlCl3 can also react with this NH2, and it is converting this strongly activating electron releasing group into moderately deactivating. This is deactivating, as it is deactivating with inductive effect. I am calling this as moderately deactivating. Initially, it is strongly activating because it can show plus M. Now it is becoming moderately deactivating. Activating का मतलब क्या है? One which gives electron density into the benzene ring. It is called as an activating group. Deactivating का मतलब क्या है? One which withdraws electrons from the benzene ring. It is called as deactivating group. Initial NH2 activating raha. After reaction with AlCl3, it is converting into deactivating. Hence, aniline also doesn't show Friedel-Crafts reactions. Is that clear? Okay. This implies no Friedel-Crafts reaction. No alkylation as well as acylation, both. In order to avoid this, मतलब suppose आपको aniline है, aniline के ऊपर आपको Friedel-Crafts reactions करवाना ही है. What you can do is, first you can convert this strongly activating NH2, which is a stronger Lewis base. As it is a Lewis base, it is reacting with AlCl3. What I will do is, I will make it a weaker Lewis base. For that, what you need to do is, you need to do acylation. मतलब क्या है? Everyone, try to understand this. You are having NH2. I will be first reacting this with any acyl compound. Acyl compound मतलब R C double bond O Cl.
पुस्तक वाचून
क्या हुआ? I'll be reacting this with either R, or you can also react with CS3 C double bond or Cl, or either you can use an acyl halide or you can use an acid anhydride. अभी हम जो पढ़ रहे हैं, it is the most important. Please try to understand this with respect to entrance exams. जो भी reactants मैंने लिया है, are these reactants carboxylic acid derivatives?
Yes.
Everyone, these are carboxylic acid derivatives. What are carboxylic acid derivatives? जिनको भी hydrolysis करने से if you get back carboxylic acid, that is called as a carboxylic acid derivative. इसको मैं पानी में डाल दिया तो acyl chloride को, you will get carboxylic acid plus HCl. इसको पानी में डाल दिया तो you will get 2 molecules of carboxylic acid. Any compound which on hydrolysis, if they give carboxylic acids, then it is called as a carboxylic acid derivative. Acyl chloride and acid anhydride, both of them are carboxylic acid derivatives. The characteristic reactions of carboxylic acid derivatives, which we will be analyzing in detail in the chapter of carboxylic acids. अभी के लिए आपको पता होना चाहिए. What are the characteristic reactions of benzene compounds? Those are EAS reactions. What are the characteristic
EAS.
reactions of alkenes? Are addition reactions. Characteristic reactions of alkynes, those are also addition reactions. Characteristic reactions of alkanes, those are free radical substitution reactions. वैसा ही हम carboxylic acid chapter में पढ़ेंगे. Their characteristic reactions are substitution reactions. Substitution reactions, and the mechanism is not free radical, इसलिए मैं free radical substitution जैसा नहीं लिखा. It is called as nucleophilic substitution reactions. अभी के लिए न्यूक्लियोफाइल मतलब इतना आप लोग सोचना, anything which has a negative charge on it or anything which has a lone pair on it is called as a nucleophile. Nucleophilic substitution, what is meant by nucleophile? We'll understand about it in detail in the next chapter only. What is meant by nucleophile? Anything which is, for now, negatively charged or which has a lone pair on it can act as nucleophile. Okay. So if you are reacting this compound with this, I am not adding any anhydrous AlCl3. Everyone, I am simply adding this compound to these, any of these two. If you don't have anhydrous AlCl3, will you get any acylinium ion? No. Okay. What happens is, इसके ऊपर जो लोन पेयर है नाइट्रोजन के ऊपर, it will react, नाइट्रोजन के ऊपर लोन पेयर है, and it can act as nucleophile. It will react on this carbon. In the process, this Cl will be acting as leaving group. Substitution. Substitution का मतलब क्या है? उसके प्लेस में दूसरा कोई आके लगेगा. Clear? Okay. Or you can also have the attack of lone pair on this, on this carbon. Again, in the same process, this will be acting as leaving group. Clear hai? Final product will be, what is the final product? You have benzene. Above that, you are having NH. Whenever that attaches onto this, nitrogen के ऊपर positive charge आएगा ना? To remove the positive charge, I am removing one of the hydrogen as H positive. और else ऐसा कुछ सोच सकते हैं आप लोग. पहले NH2 positive, you will get C double bond O CH3 one of the hydrogen will be removed by that Cl minus a H positive को हटा के you will be simply having NH C double bond O CH3 plus HCl, और इस केस में दूसरे केस में you will get वो जो CH3CO minus जो बाहर गया है it will be removing the hydrogen on the nitrogen to form CH3COH. Any doubt? Once everyone try to analyze this. What are the characteristic reactions of carboxylic acid derivatives? Those are nucleophilic substitution reactions. What is a nucleophile? One which has negative charge or lone pair on it can act as nucleophile. वो जाके substitute करेगा किसी को. किसको substitute करेगा? The one which is leaving group, it will be substituted. This Cl minus is a leaving group. This CH3CO minus is a leaving group. Weaker bases are better leaving groups. ऐसा कुछ पढ़ा हमने? Weaker is the base, better is the leaving group. If HCl is strong acid, Cl minus is a better leaving group. So इसलिए बाहर जा रहे हैं, ये जाके अटैक कर रहे हैं इसको. CH3CO minus, CH3CO minus कहाँ से बना होगा? CH3COH से बना होगा. Carboxylic acids are strong acids, so उसका conjugate base क्या होगा? This is a good leaving group. Agreed? Everyone understood? So whenever I am reacting aniline with this, remember I am not using any anhydrous AlCl3 here. So the reaction won't be of EAS. EAS होने के लिए आपको electrophile generate करना पड़ेगा. Anhydrous AlCl3 रहता तो तब electrophile generate होगा. Is that clear? I am not doing that reaction. The reason is there is no electrophile generated in this. Hence, this is reacting on this and you are having a substitution. Understood? Everyone, please put your video on. Is this clear? Is this point clear? Okay. क्या किया हमने? सबसे पहले we are doing acylation, which is leading to this product. अब क्या करेंगे? यहाँ पे आपको statement लिखा, देखो. We convert the strongly activating NH2, which is a strong Lewis base, into a moderately activating NHCOCH3, which is a relatively weaker Lewis base. मतलब क्या है? I am taking this same compound. ये जो particular nitrogen के ऊपर lone pair है, even now it is having lone pair, but it cannot combine with anhydrous AlCl3. The reason is this particular lone pair is in resonance on two sides. ये lone pair इसमें भी resonance में जा रहे हैं, इसमें भी resonance में जा रहे हैं. So उसका availability क्या हो गया? The availability has become less or it got decreased. As the availability is decreased, now it cannot have coupling with AlCl3. We convert the strongly activating NH2, which is a stronger Lewis base, into a moderately activating NHCOCH3. Why am I calling this as moderately activating? Because this lone pair is not increasing the electron density of this entirely, because this is going in resonance with this C double bond O as well as with benzene. Hence it is moderately activating. Or it has become weaker Lewis base because the lone pair is not completely available for AlCl3. Clear? Okay. Now what you can do, you can add in the reaction, you can definitely add RCl in the presence of AlCl3, which will lead to the formation of a carbocation, R positive. अभी के लिए याद रखेंगे ये जो R positive है, in this case we will understand why it will go and attach at this para position later, but ये formation होगा. There will be generation of electrophile and the electrophile will be attacking onto the benzene ring, and in this case the product will be para. We will understand in the next section why is this para product, why not ortho meta, ये भी क्यों नहीं बन सकता है. Okay, or para will be major. एक बार ये बनने के बाद if you do hydrolysis, is this particular part amide? Everyone, is this particular part amide? Is amide a carboxylic acid derivative? Is amide a carboxylic acid derivative? Please answer. स्टार्टिंग में हमने जीओसी में नॉमेनक्लेचर में पढ़ा कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड डेरिवेटिव्स क्या क्या है. Can you hear me? Okay. Carboxylic acid derivatives. What are they? Acid chloride, R, C double bond O, Cl. Carboxylic acid derivative. Ester is a carboxylic acid derivative. Acid anhydride is a carboxylic acid derivative. Amide, R, C double bond O, NH2. This is also a carboxylic acid derivative. Okay. This being an amide, it is a carboxylic acid derivative. What is the number derivative? If you do hydrolysis of it, you will get back the carboxylic acid. And यहाँ पे इसको break कर लो. If I am breaking this, इसको OH दे दो and इस part को hydrogen दे दो. So what are you going to get?
Acetic acid.
Acetic acid. यहाँ पे आपको NH2 मिल जाएगा. यहाँ पे R जाके लग गया. Plus the byproduct is CH3, C double bond O, OH. Any doubt? Dekho. Overall, I will conclude. Whenever you have aniline, if you directly add anhydrous AlCl3, there won't be any Friedel-Crafts reaction. The reason is the lone pair of nitrogen is coupling with this AlCl3 and it is converted into an electron withdrawing group. If you have electron withdrawing groups on the benzene ring, there won't be any Friedel-Crafts reactions. In order to avoid that, what we are doing, first we are doing acylation of this particular NH2. Acylation मतलब इसको add कर रहा हूँ CH3 double bond. In that, what are the reactions that are happening? You are taking a carboxylic acid derivative. The characteristic reactions of carboxylic acid derivatives are nucleophilic substitution reactions. So ये nucleophile जो है इसको जाके substitute कर लिया. This is the product obtained. Clear है? ये दोनों react करने से ये product कैसे मिला? Once you get this product, this particular product cannot complex with AlCl3. The reason is the lone pair is not readily available. The lone pair is in resonance with two entities, hence it is not available, or it is becoming a weaker Lewis base, or it cannot couple with AlCl3. Now you can add RCl in AlCl3. These both will react to form R positive. That R positive will be added onto the benzene ring at para position with respect to this amide. Now you have substituted ना, यहाँ पे reaction हुआ, आपको substitution हुआ. Or else you are having Friedel-Crafts reaction, you can get back the amine by simply doing hydrolysis. Hydrolysis मतलब in general we use H3O positive. Acidic hydrolysis. You can also use basic hydrolysis. We will understand later acidic hydrolysis क्या होता है, basic क्या होता है, so on and so forth. Hydrolysis के time पे carboxylic acid derivative को break करना है, you need to get back the carboxylic acid and ये वाला part amine में convert होगा. Is that clear? So हमने limitation भी देखा, उसको overcome करने के लिए क्या करना चाहिए, वो भी पढ़ रहे हैं. Just like in the first case. First case में carbocation rearrangement रहा. In order to overcome that, again आप लोग पहले acylation किया, followed by reduction. In this case, you are doing acylation followed by Friedel-Crafts reaction followed by hydrolysis. Acylation, Friedel-Crafts reaction, and then hydrolysis. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Next. Yeah, tell me, any doubt?
सर हमने जो अभी दो कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड डेरिवेटिव्स ये किए ना यूज,
पर उसमें लिविंग ग्रुप का वर्स्ट एंड बेस्ट कौन सा, कैसे करेंगे, कंपेयर करेंगे?
weaker the base, better is the leaving group. HCl being a strong acid, उसका conjugate base जो है Cl minus जो होता है, this is a weak conjugate base. All the time a strong acid will have a weak base. Okay, HCl strong acid करके पता ही है हमें, ये तो आपको पता होना चाहिए. You should be able to compare the acidic strength, then only you can compare the conjugate base strength. CH3COOH ऑर्गेनिक एसिड्स में ये भी स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड है, सबसे ज्यादा सल्फोनिक एसिड देन कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड ही है ना, सो उसका कॉन्जुगेट बेस व्हिच इज CH3CO माइनस, ये स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड है तो CH3CO माइनस वीक बेस ही होगा. सो इन बोथ दिस केसेस दिस कैन बी रिमूव्ड, हेंस देयर इज पॉसिबिलिटी फॉर द सब्स्टिट्यूशन. अगर ये जाके सब्स्टिट्यूट करने के लिए तैयार है बट ये बाहर जाने के लिए रेडी नहीं है, अगेन यू डोंट हैव रिएक्शन. If you want to have a substitution on it, this must be removed. It can be removed if and only if it is a good leaving group. What is a good leaving group? The one which is weak base is a good leaving group. Okay?
Yes.
Agreed? Everyone? Clear है? Okay. Thank you. ये वाला पार्ट अलग से यहाँ पे मेंशन करता हूँ. Next limitation, polyalkylation. Alkylation का मतलब क्या है? Again, if you have benzene, if you are adding HCl in the presence of anhydrous AlCl3. What is the expected product? Benzene होगा and उसके ऊपर you need to attach an R. Agreed? ये जो R है, is it an electron releasing group or a withdrawing group?
Releasing.
Releasing.
It is having plus psi effect as well as it can also show hyperconjugation. Initially ये जो benzene ring है, it is having some reactivity, some X reactivity मान लेते हैं. After the attachment of R, what is happening to its reactivity? Increased or decreased?
Increase.
Increased. What is the reason for that? Because of the electron releasing nature of this
Positive
alkyl
ion.
group. Okay. Because this is releasing electrons inside the benzene ring, or the electron density in the benzene ring is increased. So what will happen apart from mono substitution? You can also have multiple substitutions leading to the following products. आप लोग को, and this R group is ortho-para director, मतलब you can have attachment of another alkyl group either at ortho position or you can have attachment of another alkyl group at para position. ये जो दो products है, these are not intended. Both of these are unintended. Because of the increased reactivity of the benzene ring, you are having polyalkylation. You will understand why this R is getting attached at ortho and para. Don't worry now. Just understand the limitation. Why not at meta? We will understand that in the next section. Is this clear? Everyone? Okay. ये जो polyalkylation है, it is the problem only in Friedel-Crafts alkylation. You won't have this problem in acylation. Can anyone tell me why? There is no problem of polyacylation. There is only problem of polyalkylation. Can anyone tell me why? Anyone? थोड़ा सोचो.
Resonance.
रेजोनेंस. किसी का भी आंसर रेजोनेंस होता है क्या हार्दिक? देखो, acylation का मतलब क्या है? On the benzene ring you will be attaching C double bond OR. What is the reason for polyalkylation? This is an electron releasing group. It is increasing the reactivity of benzene ring. Hence it is getting attached to one more alkyl group at ortho or para. ये जो RC double bond O है, what is this group? This is having minus I and minus M. It is withdrawing electrons. Everyone in the lecture? Everyone in the lecture? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is happening? This particular RC double bond O, this is acting like electron withdrawing group, and it is decreasing the reactivity of benzene ring. So एक substitution होने के बाद उसका reactivity क्या हुआ?
Decrease.
Decrease हुआ. So why will it undergo polysubstitution? Decrease reactivity of ring implies no poly substitution. Any doubt, anyone? Clear है? Please understand this. A reactivity का मतलब समझो, because in the next section we need to explore this only. If you have an electron releasing group, the reactivity will be increased. ज़्यादा substitutions होने का chance है. If you are having an electron withdrawing group, the reactivity will be decreased. So initially जो reactivity का rate हुआ है उससे भी कम हो गया. So the electrophile may not attack again, or there is no chance of polysubstitution. Is that clear?
So,
Any doubt? Okay. Then solve this question. Yeah, Harshada, बोलो.
सर यहाँ पे मतलब पॉलीएसाइलेशन नहीं होगा ना?
हाँ, नहीं होगा. This implies no polysubstitution लिखा है ना? Polyacylation और
तो
polysubstitution.
आपने लिखा है ना, नो प्रॉब्लम ऑफ पॉलीएसाइलेशन.
हाँ, इसलिए no problem. No problem of polyacylation मतलब polyacylation का problem नहीं है हमारे पास. Polyacylation नहीं होगा. No problem for नहीं. No problem of. Okay. I hope my English is clear. ठीक है? Solve this question. Answer anyone? For acylation of chlorobenzene, you need to do acylation of chlorobenzene. What is the choice of solvent? Will you prefer benzene or will you prefer nitrobenzene? Solvent matlab you need to have some solvent in which the things will react to have a reaction. Okay, chlorobenzene hai, chlorobenzene acylation matlab RC double bond Cl and hydra ClCl3. किस solvent में करवाएंगे a reaction? Will you use benzene or will you use nitrobenzene? Anyone? Any idea? मयंक कब से? Yashraj, put your video on. आर्या है क्या? आर्या, put your video on. Shiv Prasad, put your video on. Swamini, Devashish. कार्तिक आंसर?
सर वो सॉल्वेंट ऐड किया तो क्या डिफरेंट होगा, मतलब
वही सोच के बताना है. What are you having? You are having chlorobenzene, right? Okay. Chlorobenzene के ऊपर you need to do acylation. What is meant by acylation? What is the reagent which you will use? R C double bond O
Cl.
Cl along with anhydrous ClCl3. Okay. They're asking us if you want to perform this reaction, what is the solvent you prefer? Will you prefer benzene or will you prefer nitrobenzene? Benzene prefer करेंगे या nitrobenzene prefer करेंगे? What is the electrophile that is going to be generated?
RC double bond O positive.
Double bond O positive. Any doubt anyone? अभी ये जो RC double bond O positive है, it has to go and attack on this. Acylation का मतलब यही है. Chlorobenzene है. Chlorobenzene का reactivity when compared to normal benzene. Give me 2 minutes. यहाँ पे power गया. Yeah, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes sir.
Yeah. Chlorobenzene.
Sir nitrobenzene.
Sorry. Answer nitrobenzene. Very good. Answer is nitrobenzene. If you take normal benzene, Karthik, can you explain why?
सर वो अगर बेंजीन होगा उस सॉल्यूशन में तो बेंजीन के साथ रिएक्ट करेगा ना वो.
Very good.
Acylation.
Chlorine जो है, it is less reactive when compared to benzene, because in chlorine you have minus I and plus M. Out of these two effects, which is the dominating effect?
Minus
The
I.
minus I.
So overall, it is acting as electron withdrawing group. If it is acting as electron withdrawing group, what happens to the electron density inside it?
Decreases.
Decrease.
Electron density decreases. If electron density decreases, ये जो electrophile है, it will prefer an attack on benzene rather than the chlorobenzene. Agreed? If you have nitrobenzene मतलब you are having an NO2. NO2 जो group है, it can have -I and -M. What is the dominating effect? -M. So this is withdrawing electrons with resonance. This is withdrawing electrons only by inductive effect. So out of chlorobenzene and nitrobenzene, which is more reactive? Chlorobenzene is only more reactive. So if I want to do acylation of chlorobenzene, we should not use benzene. You can use nitrobenzene. क्योंकि इसका reaction नहीं होगा, इसका होगा. आया समझ में? Okay. So if you have normal benzene, इसका electron density is more than chlorobenzene, PHCl. Chlorobenzene is PHCl. In this case, its electron density is less than chlorobenzene, PHCl. I hope this is clear. Understood the logic? कार्तिक और आयुष बहुत हंस रहे. Is this clear, everyone? Almost end of chapter. We are left with only last part, which is effect of substituents on the benzene ring. Okay. ठीक है. We will take 2 minutes break. We will start again. 2 minutes. Whenever you have ES reaction on the benzene, you will definitely have a substituent on the benzene ring. With respect to the substituent, you need to attach the incoming electrophile, either at the ortho position or para position or the meta position. किसके ऊपर जाके लगेगा? We need to analyze that. I hope I'm audible to everyone. Is there any lag from my side? Okay. When substituted benzenes undergo electrophilic attack, groups already on the ring affect both the rate of reaction as well as the site of attack. They will affect both the rate of reaction as well as the site of attack. So this brings us to the discussion on reactivity and orientation. Reactivity का मतलब क्या है? Is the substituted benzene is more reactive than unsubstituted benzene or less reactive? Okay, that is the question on reactivity. Orientation मतलब और जो substituted benzene के ऊपर और जो groups है, already जो groups present है, उसके respect में electrophile is it attached at ortho or para or meta position? Okay. That is the orientation problem. Two problems are reactivity as well as orientation. Depending upon this, you can classify the groups with respect to reactivity. You can classify the group as activating group or a deactivating group. You can have two different types of groups. One is activating and the other can be deactivating. What will be an activating group? Anyone? What will be an activating group?
Electron releasing.
Yes, sir.
Or group which increases the reactivity when compared to the normal benzene. Okay. What will be deactivating? The group which decreases the reactivity when compared to the unsubstituted benzene. Clear? Okay. Electron releasing सही है, बिल्कुल सही. एक्टिवेटिंग मतलब makes ring more reactive than benzene itself, or simply than benzene. Deactivating मतलब makes ring less reactive than benzene. Okay, this is with respect to reactivity. You can also classify the groups with respect to orientation. With respect to orientation, you have again two classifications. The groups which orient the incoming electrophile to ortho and para positions, those are called as ortho para directors. Ortho para directors. Or you can have a meta director. What is meant by an ortho para director? What is meant by an ortho para director? With respect to that particular group, with respect to that particular substituent, the incoming electrophile will be attached at ortho or para position. It is called as ortho para director. If you are having a group on the benzene ring, with respect to that particular group, the incoming electrophile will attach at ortho or para position. Those groups are called as ortho para directors. Okay. Meta director matlab, with respect to that particular substituent, the incoming electrophile will be attached at meta position. You have only two different directors, either ortho para or meta. Okay. If it is ortho director, it can be para also. दोनों हो सकता है, उनमें major minor different रहेगा. Is that clear? Ortho para director matlab direct the incoming electrophile at ortho or para position. Meta director matlab it will direct the incoming electrophile at meta position. Now let us understand how they are exactly going to do that. I'll give you an example. जितना हो सकता है आज खत्म करेंगे, नहीं तो we will complete in the next lecture. If you have activating groups, all activating groups are ortho para directors. They will definitely be either ortho or para director. What is meant by an activating group? You can say the group which is electron releasing. If you are having electron releasing groups, all of them will definitely be ortho para directors. You will understand that with an example. Everyone concentrate. Suppose if you're having benzene, if you have an NH2 above it, first let us understand if NH2 is an activating group or deactivating group. NH2 क्या क्या इफेक्ट शो कर सकता है? -I and +M. Out of these two, what is the dominating effect? +M.
प्लस एम
Hence, can I call this as activating? Okay. Now I am adding this aniline to an electrophile. Let us see all the attacks and let us understand why is it ortho-para-directed. All the attacks matlab, let us try to attack this at ortho position, at meta position, and at para position. And we will understand why is it only ortho-para-directed. Okay. First, let us have an ortho attack. आपको समझ में आ जाएगा एक. After understanding one attack, you will understand the other two on your own. Okay. What is the second step in an ES reaction? Nothing but attack of electrophile. We are attacking that. आपको थोड़ा और you are attacking that particular electrophile at ortho position. Which will result in formation of, यहाँ पे आपको NH2 है, lone pair. If it is getting attached onto here, the positive charge is going to be here. Any doubt? If you are having positive charge here, in the next step, you will be removing this hydrogen and you will regain the aromaticity. वो बाद में. Can this positive charge be stabilized by the resonance of NH2 group? If you are doing the resonance, what is happening to the intermediate stability because of resonance? Everyone, अभी यहाँ पे you have NH2, you are forming a bond with this. इसके ऊपर पॉजिटिव आएगा, which is leading to the formation of octet complete structure. So what is happening to the stability of the intermediate?
इंक्रीज
Is getting increased. If the stability of the intermediate is getting increased because of the attack at ortho position, is ortho attack preferable? Agreed? Everyone, let us try to also analyze the attack at meta position. ठीक है, यहाँ पे तो आपको स्टेबिलिटी बढ़ते हुए दिख रहे हैं. If I do the attack at ortho position, you can clearly see an increase in stability of the intermediate. Suppose if I do the meta attack, NH2 है प्लस इलेक्ट्रोफाइल। अटैक का मतलब क्या है? ये जो पाई बॉन्ड है यहाँ पे पोलराइज होगा and this particular negative charge will be attacking this electrophile. Any doubt, anyone? Which will lead to formation of this intermediate. यहाँ पे आपको नहीं रहेगा. You have NH2. The positive charge is going to be here. And you have an electrophile here. Okay. Let us draw the resonating structures and let us see if you are able to get the positive charge here. By drawing the resonating structures, in case if you are getting the positive charge here, again this can be resonance stabilized. Agreed? Any doubt, anyone? So let us draw the resonating structures. Suppose ये जो particular pi bond है यहाँ पे shift किया. It will lead to formation of आपको यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रोफाइल जाके लगा. Now you are having a pi bond here. And the positive charge is present on this carbon. You are having NH2 here. Any doubt? In the next structure, this particular pi bond will be coming onto here. What is happening? यहाँ पे क्या होगा? आपको यहाँ पे you are having a pi bond. You also have a pi bond here now. यहाँ पे आपको NH2 है. You are having an electrophile here. Electrophile. And the positive charge got shifted here. Everyone, can you observe this? So what is happening whenever you are drawing the resonating structures? The rhenium ion, after the attack of electrophile, what is it called? It is referred to as rhenium ion. The rhenium ion is not stabilized by this particular group. This particular group will have it, is not having its resonance effect on this particular positive charge. Agreed? Or else it is destabilizing. Because now it will be having only electron withdrawing nature. Na? This particular intermediate is relatively less stable when compared to this intermediate. So out of these two attacks, which attack will you prefer? Obviously ortho attack.
Ortho.
Agreed. Let us see para attack also. If it is called as ortho para director, इसका मतलब क्या होगा? After doing para attack also, वो जो positive charge है वो stabilize हो जाना चाहिए. Having an NH2. We are attacking an electrophile at para position. Para position मतलब this pi bond will be polarized onto here, and the negative charge which is present here will be attacking this electrophile, which will lead to formation of you are having a positive charge here and you are having an attack of electrophile here. Any doubt? There can be resonance in this. ये pi bond यहाँ पे शिफ्ट होगा, leading to the formation of यहाँ पे आपको pi bond है अभी, and the positive charge is here. Now you can have again resonance of this lone pair with this positive charge. दिख गया आपको? There is a bond formation with this, and the positive charge shifted onto this nitrogen, which is again an octet complete structure. Just like in the case of ortho attack, you are forming an octet complete structure, or this particular intermediate is highly stabilized. Clear? Everyone? समझ में आ रहा है? So whenever you have electron withdrawing groups, whenever you have electron releasing groups, the attack will be at ortho or para, because the positive charge can be obtained at this particular carbon. Whenever the positive charge is obtained at this particular carbon, it can be either resonance stabilized or it can be stabilized by only inductive effect. Activating group need not be always only by plus M. It can be because of plus I and hyperconjugation also. अगर पॉजिटिव चार्ज यहाँ पे आया तो डायरेक्टली रहेगा, इंडक्टिव इफेक्ट या हाइपरकॉन्जुगेशन से ज्यादा स्टेबलाइज होगा. एवरीवन क्लियर? ओके, आपके लिए होमवर्क है. I will discuss that in the next lecture. If I have this, if I have halobenzene, you need to tell me, are halogens ortho para directors or meta directors? Halogen overall, is it an electron withdrawing group or a releasing group?
Electron
Withdrawing.
withdrawing.
Minus I है, plus M है. Out of these two effects, minus M is more dominating, hence it is deactivating. Your homework is, you need to tell me, are halogens ortho para directors or meta director? मतलब you need to see by attacking this electrophile at ortho position, meta position and para position, you need to see in which case the carbocation intermediate is more stabilized.
सर,
Yeah, tell me.
ये जो ऑर्थो अटैक का केस देखा ना, उसमें एच क्यों नहीं निकला? इलेक्ट्रोफाइल यहाँ पे जो एच है ना, जहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रोफाइल लगा है, वो एच क्यों
वो
नहीं?
निकलेगा, वो निकल जाएगा. I am not showing the final product. I am just showing the intermediate. This is only the second step. इसके बाद third step होगा. In the third step, there will be removal of electrophile, removal of this particular hydrogen, and there will be regain of aromaticity. I am just showing after the second step what is happening to the intermediate. ये second step होने के लिए एक intermediate बनेगा ना, intermediate का energy जितना कम होगा उतना जल्दी बन जाएगा. In this case, the intermediate which is going to be formed is stabilized by resonance of this NH2. Okay, you don't have इसका resonance hybrid कुछ exist होगा. You won't be having existence of only this. इसके बाद in the next step there will be loss of proton and regain of aromaticity. वो बाद में. I'm not at all worried about the final product. एक बार attack हो गया, वही करेंगे ना, इस H फर्स्ट को हटा देंगे, डबल बॉन्ड बनाएंगे. आई एम जस्ट टीचिंग यू अबाउट द अटैक, ओरिएंटेशन ऑफ द अटैक कहाँ पे होगा. ऑर्थो पे होने से द इंटरमीडिएट इज स्टेबलाइज्ड बाय रेजोनेंस. मेटा पे होने से there is no stability because of resonance or there is no stability because of this electron releasing group. Para attack पे भी you are having an octet complete structure. Hence it is more stable intermediate. If it is more stable intermediate, we will attack at para position. Why will the electrophile go and attack at meta position? स्टेबल इंटरमीडिएट मतलब उसका एनर्जी कम है, उसका एनर्जी कम है तो इलेक्ट्रोफाइल इजीली वो पर्टिकुलर इंटरमीडिएट को अचीव कर पाएगा. If this is having more and more energy, in order to achieve this intermediate, this electrophile and this will be requiring more energy. Then only this will be achieved. Is that clear? If you have any doubt, ask me. Ask me. Then you can do this homework. If you have any doubt, ask me. I'm not showing.
पैरा में कंपैरिजन नहीं होता क्या सर?
ऑर्थो और पैरा में फर्दर कंपैरिजन होगा. You will be having both ortho as well as para attacks. Out of these two, one will be major and the one will be minor. In general, para पे अटैक ज्यादा होगा because of steric hindrance. क्योंकि यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रोफाइल आया तो बल्कि ग्रुप से तो steric hindrance रहेगा. In order to avoid the steric hindrance, most of the time para will be the major product. Most of the time, unless and until you have separate stability for the ortho product. मतलब यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग जैसा कुछ हो रहा है, तब ऑर्थो वाला ज्यादा होगा. Okay?
Yes.
You will get both ortho and para, and in general para is the major and ortho is the minor. All electron releasing groups which are activating groups, all electron releasing groups or activating groups are ortho para directors. आपको क्वेश्चन ये दिया है, this is a deactivating group which is halogen. You need to tell me is it ortho para director or a meta director. Okay? ठीक है. Thank you everyone. We will discuss in next lecture.